This is TWiT. Christina Warren. How the heck are you, Christina?
I'm great. I'm great. I was not able to get the Apple Watch that I wanted in time for, I guess, the April 24th delivery date. So I've got to wait until June. But other than that, I'm doing really well.
It's a tragedy being played out across the land, across the world, really. And there are a lot of tears in Apple stores and on the Apple website across the globe. But you have in your possession something that's very nice and very precious. Can you show that to us? And there it is.
Yes.
Ooh,
so this
gold.
is the new gold. This is the new MacBook. It is so thin. It is so tiny. Let me open it up and show it to the audience. It is gorgeous.
And it's just maximum keyboard space there.
Maximum keyboard space. And, you know, this Retina screen, it is so thin. I absolutely adore this thing for its size. It's really, really an amazing piece of machinery.
They're pushing the thinness so much that they actually stopped lighting up the Apple logo on the back, didn't they?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, the Apple logo, it's just like on an iPad or a phone where it's kind of the embossed, you know, just this, in this case, gold. But it's not actually, you know, they didn't put the circuitry in to light it up. I think that's for two reasons. One, for the thinness, and two, there probably just wasn't enough room to get the light in there. And two, for the battery saving. You know, save battery life. Don't bother lighting up an exterior LED.
It's essentially a mirror. They're hoping that the light in the room will catch and make it look like it's illuminated. So it's a cheap way.
Yeah, and on this gold one, you know what it absolutely does? It doesn't come across that well because, you know, I'm kind of on a webcam. But this gold, there's some amazing photos that Luke Leonard, our photographer, took of this thing that we literally call, you know, MacBook, gold MacBook porn on our website. I mean, this thing just looks unbelievable. A lot of people that I talked to before we got it in thought that the gold was going to be overwhelming. They thought that it was going to look maybe overly feminine. It's this great champagne color. You know, it's the same color that they have on the iPad and on the phone. But on the MacBook, it just looks really nice. And it's just kind of adds like it just makes an already great device. I mean, this thing's going to look great in space gray or silver too. But in gold, there's something about it that just really makes it stand out.
Apple's really good at that kind of thing where they get the color just right. And I think one of the reasons people thought it might be overwhelming was that there have been you know, fan-created versions of a gold MacBook or MacBook Pro or whatever online for years, and they're shiny. They look like bricks of gold almost in their shininess. In fact, the entire thing looks kind of like the Apple logo, just complete mirror of shininess. And they look awful. They just look cheesy and kind of garish. But this champagne gold just looks very nice. It takes you a second to really perceive that it's gold.